Now you lot know what time it is. It's game time!
Game time.
So Charlie Mace.
First one, Access.
Access.
Denied.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Next one, Fatima.
Access.
Access.
Access. Henry, she actually won an award as well.
Denied.
Denied.
Can I be on the fence?
Big C made a banger. Big C made a banger.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Zeze Millz show. I am Zeze Millz, if you didn't know already. And today we have a special guest. I mean, I say this all the time, but all my guests are very special. Especially now, because I don't really film that much. So whenever I bring someone, you know they're special peoples. And this person, I feel like we've supposed to have done this for a very, very, very long time. Maybe about
6 months or something. Maybe
no,
yeah.
longer than that.
Maybe,
longer than
yeah.
that. I would say even like a year and a half. I would say that. We've got Rimzee in the building. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. Rimzee said that he was a little bit nervous about me today. And this is what always blows my mind, yeah, especially with guys like you. You're like, you've been to prison.
No, but listen,
You've been about that life. Really, not these guys that say, yeah, I did it, but you was really about that life. Me, little old me, look how tiny I am. So tiny now, you could probably pick me up with one arm. Why? What is it?
I wasn't scared, innit? I don't know what you're saying, innit? You know what I'm saying?
So it's the not knowing.
It's like imagine you get arrested, yeah, and you go on an interview, you don't know what they're gonna ask you. So you're in there, your heart's beating, but you don't know what they're gonna say. Do you understand?
But it's just gonna be like a nice little chat. I always say this
hope
to people.
I hope so,
It's
innit?
just gonna be cool. How have you been? You've been good. Do you know, I watched you, I've watched the first 2 episodes of Jungle.
Oh yeah. I'm not in 2 of them though. I think I'm only in 1.
You're in the first one. Yeah, I saw that, the first one. And I was, you know how I feel about drill music. I actually enjoyed watching the first 2 episodes. I enjoyed it. Because, this is the thing though. How did you feel? Because actually I'm interested to know. You come from that kind of background of like, I feel like the guys that you kind of stick to what you know, right? You'd watch a film and you'd be like, why are they singing in the middle of this for? So how did it feel for you to be acting and then just randomly break out in song? Did you ever think this don't make no sense?
Not really, because that's the first film I've been in, innit?
Okay, cool.
So that's what they wanted, so we just had to do what they wanted us to do.
Because I grew up in musical theatre. I really enjoy going to the theatre, but I still find it a bit weird when I see, like Shiro's story, that was a bit weird for me. I enjoyed watching it, but I still found it a little bit hard, but I don't understand why I find it weird because I like watching theatre. Maybe it's because it's the rapping thing, I don't know.
I think because it's the seriousness with a musical where you're probably used to like just a straight entertainment musical, so it's not really too serious, isn't it?
Right, okay, I get what you mean. Fair enough. And so are you going to be doing more acting?
I don't know, you know, I want to do some films anyway though, like on man's life, but I want to practice first though.
Okay.
Being good with films, because
What type of practice are we talking about?
like just do bare short films. Do you know why though?
Okay,
Because
right.
I feel like my story's madder than I've rapped about, madder than I spoke about, bare stuff. And it's like when I watch it, it's just not it. There's bare things missing.
So would you play yourself?
Would I play myself?
As
Yeah,
like
I would.
Older. And then if the younger, who would play you as you? If you could have anyone playing you younger, anyone in the world, who would it be?
Anyone in the world?
Any of
That's
the
a big.
actors.
That's a big question though.
Yeah, any of the actors that
What
you
if,
see.
even if I could take them back in time, as well?
Yeah, okay, yeah, go on.
Denzel Washington.
Is it?
That's my guy still.
Okay, cool.
Will Smith as well, serious guy.
I saw you quote tweeted Will Smith yesterday.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the whole slapping thing? Didn't care.
Nah, man. But do you know what it is though? It's mad, innit? Obviously, he's moving mad, but I get it though, innit, as well, you know? But he's a comedian though. He should be calm with that though, no?
I mean, I had my views on that. I thought it was definitely blown out of proportion. I
Steve,
think
yeah, it's the time and the place, man.
Yeah, I feel like
It's the wrong place.
it was the wrong place, but it was blown out of proportion. I think for what happened, I don't think it warranted the reaction that the world gave it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everyone was going on like, he done something really, really, really bad?
I don't know, man. I feel like because they love Will Smith wasn't that deep. Because like, nah, look, he's doing films again. It's not that deep. Because they love Will Smith, innit? He's calm. If it was someone else, it would have been done.
What do you think about him and Jada?
Oh, he needs to get rid of her, man. She's moving mad. I can't lie. She is an embarrassment.
Should I tell you?
Embarrassment.
Do you know what you remind me of, Rimzee?
Who?
You're like a typical old Caribbean man.
What do you mean, old Caribbean man?
As in, like, I've dated Caribbean men and I've dated like African men, right? And I always feel like Caribbean men are more judgmental. There's something about Caribbean men, especially Jamaican men, and you're Jamaican, and I can speak like this because I'm Jamaican, and I've dealt with a couple of Jamaican men before, right? And I feel like Jamaican men are very judgmental. Like, there's certain things like, nah, you don't do them things. You can't do that. What, you're walking outside with those clothes and you can't do that. Like, there's all these like rules that they have. So when you Jada, I'm not surprised that you don't think Jada's no good for him.
Yeah, but come on. I swear she's chopping the young youth as well.
No, she stopped chopping the young
But she was chopping the young youth one, and she's saying entanglement, and you're going in an interview and telling the whole world. Man, I didn't know. No one knew.
It's true.
Why are you telling the whole world that? That's embarrassment. And my man's got youths, he's got kids, he's married to her, he's coming better places. Like, she's his woman. That's embarrassing, man. She needs to go, man.
What's dating like for you?
Nah, I got a girlfriend, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, full-blown relationship, yeah.
Nice. How's that?
It's good, man, it's good.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, of course I do, but you know what it is? You see the relationships and this, I keep different, innit?
He's basically telling me, Z, don't ask me no more questions about a relationship, which means I should ask you more questions about relationship. So why do you keep it separate?
Because you know what it is, yeah? Do you know what it is, yeah? You got to understand, yeah? Evil eye, do you believe in the evil eye?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. On top of the evil eye, yeah, man's like, there's a lot of youths that are entertainers, innit? Let's say that, yeah, entertainers, innit? Mm-hmm. Man's life is very serious. Man's done a lot of things in man's past. Man's doing good things, better things as I'm going on. Yeah. However, there's things that you can never get rid of and never shake off. So for that being said, I would never post my daughter. I'd never post my girl,
but
like where you can see their face. We never saw her face though. On Instagram, it was close friends.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah, okay,
I wouldn't post my family because if anything was ever to happen, I'd rather it happen to me and no one else that I'm involved in. Do you understand? You don't know. Okay. That's why I keep it separate.
I understand that because I didn't know it was your daughter is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. She's so beautiful, like, honestly. Like, when I looked at her, it made me want to have children, and I don't even know if I want kids yet. But so when I looked at her, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so. What is it like being a dad? What's it like?
It's sick, you know. You know what? I always wanted a boy, innit?
Right.
But I'm so glad I had a daughter because if I had a boy, when he cries, I got to get up and, you know, I got to be better serious with him all the time.
Right.
My life is like that all the time. With my daughter, she's my princess. You know, like, it's a sick, man. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think you're gonna have any more?
Yeah, but not now though. Because I feel like what man's trying to do, I'm trying to do some mad things, and like even spending time with my girl and my daughter is a bit difficult.
Right.
So if I'm having more kids, it's not fair, innit? Because I'm not really gonna be around that much.
That's actually a mature stance because I feel like a lot of men just see it as long as they've got the money to look after their child.
Yeah, but money's not money. What's money gonna do?
Well, that's my whole point. Like, it's not like Nick Cannon out here just having bare kids, and I think people just think, oh, he's got the money to look after them, but it's actually about the time and being able to kind of put back into your children and making sure you're putting values in them that you uphold and being around them, especially like young girls. Honestly, young girls these days, I just think, I don't know what they're gonna look like in 10 years because Gen Z girls already scared the shit out of me. It's like they're like 20, the young, you know, like all the girls that you see on the net saying like, mate, you better buy your Birkin, like those type of like Gen Z is like below us. Yeah. So they're all kind of, which I find they're quite materialistic these days.
Yeah, but you know, it's social media though, isn't it?
You don't think it's real life?
Nah, it's social media and they're roped in it. Their life is social media.
Okay, I get
Man's
what you're
life
saying.
is very real, innit? It's realistic.
Okay.
So it's just like, these are the new era of people are like, everything needs to go on Snapchat, needs to go on Insta, or we've never done it, or if you got a problem, you go online. Like, you know, when I see big men online doing this internet stuff, it's bare weird than that.
But I feel like you're quite, because I follow you on Twitter, and I feel like you're quite, I don't like using this word because when I used it the last time, the person got upset, but I feel like you're quite emotionally intelligent. I should say that makes you feel like.
What's emotionally intelligent?
Like you're not afraid to kind of speak about how you feel and your emotions. I feel like your tweets are quite emotion-led driven, if that makes sense.
Maybe.
Like you kind of speak how you feel. You know, if something's annoying you or you've observed something, you might not be like an emotional tweet, but you're very to the point and say how you feel, which I don't feel. Which I feel like you've got a good balance. You're not too like chatting all the time, but you have a good emotional balance. Where did that come from?
Nah, you know what it is, man? I learned how to tweet, innit? So you see, like everything.
I feel like that should be.
You know everything. You need to. You know everything. You need to know how it works. So like, in TikTok, some people do these dancing.
yeah.
Instagram, I don't know. Some people might do mad photos. With Twitter, I know how to tweet. So people wanna hear things that's real relatable, yeah, and that's like raw. And things that it relates to everyone. So when I do them on my Twitter, it goes off. So I think like, or sometimes I'll have a conversation now. She says something sick. Oh, that's hard. I'm gonna tweet it.
Right. Yeah.
Just like
have
that,
I said
innit?
anything sick that you want to tweet yet?
Nah, not yet.
That's really disappointing.
Nah.
That's so disappointing.
Quotables though, innit?
Yeah,
Better than my quotables.
You got a few things that you said. I might tweet that after. I know how to tweet. I know how. I've learned. Know what you say?
I'll remix it, innit? What you said.
What did I say?
No, I'm just saying, innit? If you said something sick, I could remix it and then tweet it. So it's more like it's speaking to our people, innit? If I write it too well written, it won't connect the same.
Does that not bother you though?
Does it not bother me?
Does it bother you that do you feel like you have to dumb yourself down?
You do with some things, because to be relatable, yeah.
Does that not annoy you though?
No, it doesn't annoy me, no.
No, but why?
Because you got to understand, not everyone's the same, innit? You know what I'm saying?
But then wouldn't you prefer people to just come up to your level than you trying to go down to other people's level?
You know what is the problem is people don't want to think. People don't like to use their brain, innit? You get what I'm saying? That's the problem. So when you're trying to make someone think, it's just too much for them, innit?
So when did you start getting into music? When did you realize music was your thing?
I didn't realize music was my thing. I just when I came out of jail, bare man was like mashing off music. I'm thinking, raw. I wasn't gonna rap no more.
Because you did music obviously before you went
to
jail,
but it wasn't paying those hobby.
Okay,
I didn't get paid doing music.
Okay.
I went jail, came out, bare man are blown, they're getting money. I didn't want to rap no more. My chick told me I need to keep rapping. My brethren were saying I need to keep rapping. I came out, tried to do it again, but whilst I was doing it, I felt like, when I came out, I was like, bro, I ain't got nothing to rap about. Before, I was rapping about Cartiers. Them times were like 8 grand. That was peas back in the day.
Right.
Nowadays, the young youths, they're wearing 40 grand, 50 grand watches.
Right, okay.
So I'm coming out of jail after doing a 13, to be competing with these youths, spending 50K on bust down watches that's worth no peas after, you get me?
Right, okay.
So like, it doesn't make sense, so I feel like, raw. Although I was making music slowly, man had to like do bare investments, bare mad things. So now I feel like me again, you get?
So you just touched on going to jail.
Yeah.
So you went to jail for 13 years. No, you got
half. I had to do half.
So you got sentenced for 13 years. You did half.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing some research before I came, and I saw the footage, right, of what happened.
Yeah.
What possessed you?
Possessed, you know.
Because that's the only way I could actually think of it. Because when I saw the footage, I thought, what made you think that was a good idea? Like, what made you actually? Because maybe I only saw half of it, but what I saw didn't seem there was any like provoking going on for you to get to that point. Maybe I don't know what happened before, or maybe your life there was provoking, as in your environment had got you to that point. But in that standalone moment, I didn't see anything that was like, oh, okay. Not that I don't ever think it's warranted, but where it's like, oh, maybe. What was that about? Because I saw it and I thought, well, how did that happen?
I don't know, man. That's a good question.
Because...
Yeah, it's a bit mad still. I don't want to get too into details.
No, I know you don't want to get into details, but like of what happened and whatever, but it's there, you can see, you can go online. But your thought process at that time for you to get to that point, did you like...
Nah, do you know what it is, yeah? My thing is like, man's very, what's the word, man? What's the word now, man? I'm thinking of the word, you know, you're just instant. Impulsive.
Okay, right.
Man's very impulsive.
Okay.
I react very quickly in it, so because I know who myself, like even now, how man's even out here that's cutting through because I have to plan what I'm doing.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? So like, I can't be in place with too many people that's like me because I don't like it.
Okay.
Because they're just jarring me. It's like, bro, I don't like people that think they're too greasy or bad, and I don't like those people because now I want to show you that you're not. You know what I'm saying? So the best way for me, myself, now personally, I'd just rather not be there, you get me? Because even though I know man's power, I know what I can do, I know everything, I'll still deal with any guy, like I'll deal with someone that's serious. I'll treat them the same, I'll speak to them all with respect, you get what I'm saying? But all it is, nowadays, you go places, you don't know who's who when man, because everyone dresses the same, everyone's drunk, you go and doing some good guy, yeah, and then his mum's on the news saying this guy was not even like that, and then now you're finished because man's previous is mad anyway. It's like, it's long, you get me? So I need to weigh the cost and the benefits, innit? You get what I'm saying? Did that make sense to you?
It did, but I
Okay.
feel like that was a really good media trained answer.
Media training? I ain't got no media training.
It was
I ain't got no
good,
media training,
because
you
really,
know?
I said to you, like you said you was impulsive, but I said, so when you
No, I'm
look,
saying I'm an impulsive person.
so that was what happened basically. You said
So
you
it was impulsiveness.
okay.
Yeah.
And what was jail like for you?
For me,
Yeah, like honestly.
it was like university.
Okay.
Yeah, because I learned bare shit.
Right,
Like,
okay, nice.
You know what it is? You know road, yeah? Everything's going so fast, yeah? So you never have time. Like, look at you right now, yeah? See where, like, I remember when I first started seeing your interviews. Now, every mad event, you're there. So right now, your life is so fast.
Right, yeah.
So you can't really notice certain things because it's going fast. So when it's like, man's on road, man's young, man's getting money, I got road fame, I'm getting rap fame, like, everything's just going mad. Like, I can't even understand, like, which people are not proper, which people are fake. Like, you don't really see it as much because you're in the next zone, innit? So when you go to jail now, after you're used to doing everything for everyone, and now you need favors and people are not coming through, man's looking like raw, boom, you get me? And then me, I like learning, innit? You get me? So I'll be always chilling with like older men that's lifers. They're like 30 plus, 40 plus. I'll be chilling with the lifers and they've had the same situation I've had, but they're like 10 years into their sentence now. So it's like, man, just get game from everyone. Then I used to notice like the white youths in jail, they all had businesses. You get me? They all either do plumbing, electrician or something. All the man who just come jail, shut in or works or whatever. These man, they all got like businesses. They all got like qualification, like skills. What kind of skills do you call them? Plumbing
Life
and all
skills,
that?
like life skills. Yeah.
The man will go with that. They know about credit.
Yeah.
The Asian guys, they'll show you about taxes and all of this. So what man basically did is, man just learned, get something from every single person that I'm in there with and just add it to what I've got going on.
Is that why when you came, because how long have you been out now for?
I've been out like 3 years now.
Yeah, but in those 3 years, you've managed to do a
I
lot.
did it, most of it in a year and a half.
That's what, yeah, you've done a lot of stuff. So we was actually talking about that before you came, because we were saying, how did you manage to do all of that? But kind of you've just basically touched on that, because basically in prison, you was learning all of those skills so that when you came out, you was able to kind of just put it into action. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, facts. And even that's on a business thing. You learn from that, and then also you learn characters, the way people move, how to be on point, how to survive.
Right.
You get me?
Do you think that, because I've spoken to a few other people that have gone through that, been in jail for a long time, and they said they feel like it kind of stumps them emotionally, or just life. When you come out of life, you don't know how to kind of climatize again to what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
You've been shut away for that long, and you might learn loads, like book stuff, but when you come out, it's like, oh shit, I didn't realize this is something now. So tell me something that when you went to jail, it was good, but then when you came out, it's like, right, you lot don't do that no more. Like, right, like you lot don't drink apple juice and something, or you lot have changed now. You lot don't wear, you know what I mean? Everything kind of changes where you're like,
What was it? That was bare stuff though, man. Because remember, a lot changed, didn't it? In 6 years, a lot changes.
This is what I'm saying, yeah.
So I remember come out, they had, you know, you can go to McDonald's and pay for shit yourself.
Yeah, oh right,
I remember
okay.
come there, I didn't even know how to use it. So when I come out now, it's iPhones.
Right, yeah.
So it's like I got an iPhone, I don't even know how to use it. Even now, like when you got bare stuff, I still don't know how to like swipe it all down. So I had to learn how to use an iPhone. I remember when I'm snapping, man, I'm saying, yo, your camera looks like CCTV. You need to get an iPhone. What else? Bare shit, man. And then you know what it is? Joe's very serious.
Right.
There's bare testosterone. So when you come outside, it's not that serious. So like, man's going places. And I'm not smiling.
Like how you have to kind of adjust your behavior, because like you said, in jail you have to put on this facade, I'm guessing.
Not a facade, but you're just always prepared. You're always prepared. I don't think an extra layer. I feel like you're just prepared, innit? Because you're around. You know what it is? You know man them that chat too much. You know there's man them that's like proper like girls, yeah? Them man, not all girls, but majority girls.
Yeah, we like to talk.
Them man hang around with bare girls.
Okay, right.
You notice, do you get it? When you go to jail, man are more on, cool, this youth's dodgy, man's gonna do this. So you're always on point. It's not really a speaking thing no more. Do you understand?
Okay, right, yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know, man, you're just always ready. So it's like, you gotta watch the way people move. Like you might, like nowadays when I'm on road now, I watch people, but they don't even know I'm looking at them.
Right.
Do you understand? Where before,
But is that draining? Because you
It's
have to
draining.
be so alert at all times. Like you said, like I might, as a woman, sometimes I walk down the road and I look behind me, but it's never on a thing of like, shit, my life could be in danger. And
I feel like that every day, man.
But that's what I'm saying. That must
Every
be
day.
so draining.
But what can you do though?
But
Can you do? Remember, man's a high value man, so it's like, I've got so much things man would want from me. Do you understand?
Yeah, but then do you not feel like this is the outcome of the life that you chose before you decided to go on the straight and narrow?
No, but
Like if you led a different life when you was younger, you wouldn't feel like this.
No, but do you know what it is? If you make money, yeah, or if you're popular, any of these things, you're a target, because there's always people that's jealous of you. Do you understand? So I look at things like this, yeah. Man has to be on point for everyone. One, I don't underestimate people no more, because I've done it a few times and it went wrong for me. I don't underestimate nobody. A guy, yeah, for example, his girl could be watching me on the TV every single day saying, oh, I want you to be like this Rimzee guy. This guy hates me, I don't even know this guy. Do you get me? So now I might be somewhere, I'm rolling loose, and I'm just thinking, I don't know the guy, I'm not from this area. These time mama's lining me up, and then, do you get what I'm saying? So you have to be prepared for everything.
How do you think people see you?
How do I think people see me?
Yeah, like what do you think they
I don't
see
know,
you
you know,
as?
I don't really care.
It's interesting because Andy, producer behind the camera, he said he spoke to somebody and was like, Rimzee's coming on today. And they was just like, oh yeah, Rimzee. And he was like, oh, what do you know of him? And they was just like, oh no, he was just like, back in the day, everyone just knew him back in the day, even not to do with music, but he was just, you kind of touched on it, you said you was a bit hood famous, road famous, everyone kind of like fucked with you kind of vibe. And then when I was on my way here, I was like, oh yeah, I'm interviewing Rimzee. And the first thing someone said to me was like, oh, the entrepreneur, which I was like, oh, that's really cool. Which was like, that's interesting that, you know, your journey has kind of been like, some people know you from how you lived your life before, and now some people know you as an entrepreneur, some people know you as a rapper. You've like got your own restaurant, it's a burger joint, right? And then you're into property as well, and I always see you tweeting about crypto and all of that kind of stuff.
I'm in that as well, but I'm in a loss right now though.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. Is crypto even like, what's going
Be
on
real
with
with you,
that?
man. I'd rather just do things I know, man. It's too like, I can't be relying on something. There's some hope. You see me, hope is not a strategy. I got that from my brethren Luke.
That's another
hope
thing.
is not a strategy. Yeah, so you put money in this, hoping that it's gonna do this. I don't even feel like watches are a good investment. Only if you want to save cash.
Right, okay.
Because it makes money, but you only make money when you sell it, and then you don't make no more money. Whereas with a property, you buy a house, yeah, you remortgage it, you take money out of it, you still own it, you still earn rent from it, using the money to flip more, and you still have it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's way better, innit? But obviously a watch might just sell quicker though.
So do you enjoy, out of all of your hands that you have in the different pots and pies, which one would you say you enjoy the most? Like which one?
I like the yard thing the most.
You enjoy that?
Yeah.
What do you enjoy about that the most?
You get something like fucked up and that.
Yeah.
And just make it a mad thing, innit? And plus I want to build like a mad yard as well, man.
So how many have you got in your portfolio now?
Right now I've got 2, but there's gonna be more.
But that's what I'm saying, like, in the short amount of time that you've come out, because I watched an interview and I think I even DM'd you and I was just like, I might not necessarily agree with what you say. I think I DM'd you, I said might not necessarily agree with your music or whatever, but it is refreshing.
Why don't you agree with it though?
Because you
see me, I do both sides though.
I was about to say that. To be fair, you do
both sides.
I've listened to a few of your tracks and your music and whatnot, and you do both sides. I would say, like, when you talk about your past, it doesn't come across as you're glorifying it. You're talking about it as, this is what I did, this is what happened, I'm now here, this is life, this is what we had to do. Why do you think, just because I was talking the music, what was your upbringing like? Did you have a good upbringing?
My mum, she did everything she could, yeah.
Right.
So.
But do you think
decent,
it was because I'm always interested in why people decide to go down that route, especially when your mum was working hard, trying to make the best for you, or was it just because?
My mum didn't have a job still.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so, I don't know, man. You know, from young we liked nice things, innit? My family
Okay.
hustlers, innit? So
Okay.
like, they always had nice things in it. So when I was younger, and you know, you get to a stage when your family can't buy you stuff no more, it's too expensive. Then man had to start grinding myself in it.
So was your dad in your life?
Nah, not really.
Okay, cool.
Nah. But obviously, I chat to him. I never spoke to my dad for years, but I chat to him now though.
Why didn't you speak to him?
Because bro, he just doesn't like wasn't doing nothing in it.
Right.
I didn't really get the point. Like, you don't do nothing for man. Like, what's the point? But you know, man's grown now. It's just not that deep in it.
Do you think also because you have a child as well, you then did that make you be like?
Yeah, but that's why I want to be like, make sure I'm there for my
Right,
youth,
okay,
because
right.
my dad wasn't there. You get me? So it's like, remember, there's some things your dad can teach you that your mum can't teach you.
Right.
Do you understand?
So then, what made you go down that path?
Product
then?
of the environment, innit? Right. Remember how this shit starts here. It's not like man them wake up one day, yeah, let's be gangsters. It don't work like that. We roll together. Say we've been rolling together for 2 years, 3 years. After that, we built a relationship now. So even though you're my brethren, you're like my brother. You get me?
Yeah.
One day you might come back to me. Some youths robbed you somewhere up the road. What? These youths robbed you. Let's go get it back. We don't find the guy, but we find his brethren, move to him. They know. That guy comes back and it's just a cycle. And before you know it, it's them against us. And then now man's got to be on point and it gets worse. Do you understand?
So talk to me about the new EP that you've got coming out.
Well, my new tape.
Cold Feet.
Yeah.
It's not an album.
No, it's a mixtape.
It's a mixtape. We have to, guys. We have this. Every time I speak to musicians, it's either EP, mixtape, album, one single, exclusive single drop in 3 weeks' time. Then not like there's so many things. There's just project. I'm gonna call it a project. So it's called Cold Feet. Talk to me about it. Like, do you feel that you get your flowers?
No.
But
it's calm though, because I feel like whatever you do, you're never gonna get your flowers anyway. You never get what you deserve. Do you get me? They got me a newcomer, this and that, but I'm not a newcomer. But I take it anyway. You get me?
You've been for the
a few things, like, you're never gonna get what you really deserve, innit? Do you understand? And man's thing is like, obviously, people that know man behind the scenes know all the stuff that I do. You get me? I'm not your average rapper that's just rapping and you got a serious team making all these secret moves so it just looks mental. Man's hands-on manself with the team, making plans, making everything, do you understand? So I don't really mind, you get me? I don't need the flowers, I'm making my own flowers. I'm planting my own seeds.
But Rimzee, don't you feel though, technically, you've only been doing this for
3 years.
3 years.
I would say I got one tape. I got another tape from in jail. I got one tape. Yeah, still.
So it's 3 years. So in those 3 years, you've done enough for people to kind of take notice of you. Because there's men out there that have been doing it for 5 years and no one cares about them.
It's true. There's men from man's era that ain't.
This is what I'm saying, and no one
Yeah.
cares. But you've take away the time that you do music before because you said that wasn't serious. It was a serious hobby. But in the 3 years that you've been doing it seriously, I would say that you've made a nice amount of noise and people. I feel like you're that kind of like the underdog. You're not underdog, but that vibe of the underdog, like you're still got your ear to the street. You have that kind of street vibe to you about you still. So people are like really rooting for you. So I think there's still time. I don't think you should think that you're not. What would it look like to you?
No, 100%. But I'm saying, innit, most men my caliber, there's 6, 7 tapes, maybe 8 tapes deep in it. I'm one, so I don't mind.
But that's what I mean.
We've got work to do. We're still in the same conversation, so that's the Millz thing, innit?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So who would you?
I don't know where this is going.
Who would you say is getting all the flowers? And you're
that
like,
says getting all the flowers? Nah, I can't say that.
and you're like,
man.
I should be there with them.
Man's not a hater, man.
It's not a hater, but it's like I can look at what.
I'm not a hater, innit? Everyone gets what they deserve, innit? Because
But there must be some people that you look at and be like, I'm so much harder than them.
It's not man's world, innit? Remember, like, what you gotta understand is entertainment, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? It's entertainment world. So, for example, there's people that mad pop stars that I've never heard of in my life, but they're doing so much better than me and everyone I even know.
About in the rap scene.
Nah,
what do you
but
think
it's
about the
calm.
rap scene now, anyway, in the UK?
Rap scene, it's good. Man are eating. Man are changing their lives. They're coming off the roads and they're making money now. They're doing shows, they're doing concerts, they're celebrities now. It's good, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of man was dusty before. Now they get money. So it's good, isn't it?
So talk to me about cold feet. Why did you?
Why do I call it cold feet?
Yeah, yeah.
Because cold feet means scared, innit? But I don't really get scared still. So I called it that because I felt like the industry was scared of me because I'm still succeeding with the least chances.
Okay.
And no matter like what they do, whatever, man is still coming, innit? So.
Do you really not get scared?
Nah, not really, you know.
Really?
Not really, nah.
There's nothing in your life that you're scared about?
Nah, not really.
Not
Like there's
even
things
like-
I'll be
not
worried
even
about that I
about-
wouldn't ever want to happen, but
Right.
I don't really get scared still because I don't think of, if I got a problem, I sort it out. I don't want to think about it. See, like girls, they like to talk about things 100 times. Tell me once, I get it, let's go, done. I don't want to talk about something 20, 30 times. You sort it out, you know what I'm saying? But
So
not
can-
really though.
Can we expect some love songs on this?
I got 2 girl songs on there.
Nice.
2 girl songs, yeah.
What's it about? You
Girls,
don't go
innit?
down, do you?
Nah.
That's such a disappointment.
Yeah,
you got a really good-
disappoint.
you've got a
Allow
really good
that.
mouth.
Forget all of that. Forget all of that. Forget all of that, man.
No, what? Why
Nah.
not? Why?
That's bigger than me. I told you already,
You said
man.
it's
This
bigger
ain't
than-
for us, man. This is
It
for these new
is.
guys. No, it's not.
It's
These are for the new
Caribbean,
guys.
This is what I mean.
These
It's
are for the new
no,
guys.
it's
This
Caribbean
ain't
men.
for man. Nah.
You're old school. That's what I was saying earlier about the old school Jamaican. See, like of all the things I've spoken to you about today, I spoke to you about gel. I spoke to you about music. Are you spoken about all these things? This is the most uncomfortable I've seen you when I'm talking about
Yeah, but
head.
this is not man's game though. This is not my field. You need to give this to someone that's their field.
Yeah,
I'm
but
an
it's-
artist. I'm not a porn star.
it's-
You know what I'm trying to say?
Man said giving head is porn star activity.
No, I'm not saying it's a porn star activity.
That's basically what you're
but
saying.
You're saying this subject, innit? This is not really man's field. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
it's just-
Like I said to you earlier, yeah, off camera, yeah. Remember, us Caribbeans, we've been lit from the start. Girls love Jamaican guys. Like, we not have to do too much. You get me?
That's
Remember,
why
guys wasn't lit before. It was funny to be African. Obviously, we're all African if you go
yeah,
back.
Yeah.
It was funny, but obviously these men grinded hard. They mashed more peas than us. Now they're the guys, innit? A lot of them are the guys. Some of us are still here, but a lot of these men are the guys. So they've had to, like girls that want all of this stuff and them man can facilitate that. We don't really need to do all of that.
You still need to pleasure your woman though.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
I just don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. Caribbean men, that's why the Caribbean ladies are going over to the other side. 'Cause
I ain't really seen that, you know.
There's,
Nah, I just seen bare African guys with white girls.
you're Muslim?
Yeah.
Did this
River.
you convert in jail?
Yeah.
Okay. And how does religion and music go hand in hand?
It doesn't go hand in hand. So music's haram.
This is what I'm saying.
Music's
okay.
haram, but it's a lesser of both evils for me because I could be doing worse. I only know 2 things. I only have to hustle and rap, that's it. I don't know nothing else.
No, but now you have to do property,
I'm
now
not
you
go-
have to do all these other things.
No, but that's hustling though. But that's because of music though. Because obviously what I do is I use it to my advantage. Do you understand? So like, if a youth's a fan but he's into property, I'll chat to him. He might give me a better deal than I could get because of he's a fan of me anyway.
Right,
Or
okay.
teach me some shit that I didn't know. You
okay,
get what I'm saying?
cool. Right.
So I use my shit to my advantage. I don't sit around doing this, acting like man's too bougie, trying to be some rapper boy. No, forget that. This is the stepping stone. Where we're going from here is where we're going, you know what I'm saying?
So then how does it work? When you do something that is haram, do you then have to ask for forgiveness?
Yeah, but it's like, you're Christian, no? Right?
I've decided that I'm not a practicing Christian.
How do you mean you're not practicing Christian?
Because for this exact same reason.
Nah, but you
Because
can't. But
the
you know what it
reason-
is?
no,
We're
because-
sinners though. We're born sinners
Nah,
though.
because this is
We're
okay,
born
we're gonna-
sinners
no,
though.
this
So you
is-
have to repent.
No,
so
wait,
it's like
no.
no one's perfect.
No, because what I actually think, I disagree with that. I feel like you're mugging your God.
Nah, you're not,
No, you
though.
are,
You're
because
not.
no, it is.
You're not.
No, because I feel like I feel like sinning is okay if you're not aware that you're doing it. So you know that music is bad and you're still continuing. It's like me, I know getting on my knees is bad, right? I know that's wrong. I know it's against the Bible, but I enjoy it, right? So I'm not gonna get on my knees and then be like, God, please forgive me. I'm gonna just say, God, wait a second, let me just do my thing over here for a little while and then I might
You
come
can't
back
do that,
later.
man. Stuff a lot.
No,
You
but
can't do that. Listen.
I reckon God rates that more.
No.
He
Listen.
does.
Listen.
Go
man.
on.
We're born sinners, innit? We're full of temptation, innit? Do you understand? So like, it's not olden days no more, we're in a new era. So before, when women, like, as being a Muslim, you know, women are meant to cover up and all of that stuff. When a woman's covered up, you can't really see anything. So if you go to a club and a woman's in a small skirt, her breast is showing and this and that, and obviously wear it if you want to, alhamdulillah, it's up to you, innit?
Yeah.
But it causes temptation, do
Right.
you understand? So that's when men are tempted and the man wants to move to this girl. He might be married, he might be, But then, you know what I'm saying? That your eyes wander and
Right.
there's a lot of temptation, or you might stop smoking, you're with friends and they all smoke weed, or like there's just everything.
But that's what I mean. Those sins, they're kind of like inevitable.
No, but that's what I'm saying to you. But the
But you
world's
going
full
to
of
the
temptation,
studio
though.
is not inevitable.
Alright, so shall I stop going to studio then?
Well, I mean, I just think
Tell me in it. If you're telling me in it, I'll tell them.
I just
I'm gonna
think
tell when I
it's-
stop doing music because Zeze said I should stop.
I just think it's a contradiction.
Not really, man.
It is,
Not really,
because
because God knows what's in your heart, innit, at the end of the day.
Yeah, but that's my whole point. So
Exactly. So he knows I don't really want to do this.
So when you were saying earlier about you're constantly like, you feel like you're always not on edge, but you're alert. You know what's happening.
Like here, I was here like half an hour early.
Oh, just scoping out the situation. Really? Seriously? Oh my God, that's so weird.
Not really. Not really. You just have to, innit? Because like everywhere you go, you need to be on point, innit? So like you don't. If you're going somewhere, and not saying you was lining me up, but you know, you just need to know where you are, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine someone mad's got some unit next door to you or something. Man just walking out loose like.
Yeah, but I honestly, Rimzee, I don't think that's a nice way to live.
No, but you ain't got a choice, do you? It's too late. You can't go back in time.
And that's
things you might have done 10 years ago, bruv, these youths, they're 10 years older now.
So do you
they might have kids now.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I don't know, this guy done this to me when I was younger, and now you're on the road now. Say I'm out here come to your show, and it's the guy that man violated, his son's jumping at his car with his friends. You know what I'm saying? Then I've got to discipline his son and that. You know what I'm trying to say to you? But it's just like, you always have to be on point. I can't lie to you, man. You go in man's car, lock it straight away, just in case. Even with my window, I can't have it all the way down.
Oh, but do you know what? Honestly,
You got to have it like there, so just in case someone tries something through the window, you got enough time to react in it. Because if your window's all down, you're already loose in it.
that's really sad to hear, you know.
That's how you have to live.
No,
you can't be places for too long, and can't be just standing out like.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the repercussions of the life you had before. When you speak to like young kids and stuff like that, or people that, or like, you know, I'm always talking about music and how I think it glorifies a certain type of lifestyle. Yeah. Do you see where I'm coming from? Because it's like, sometimes people try to make it seem like it's this lit life.
I don't think they do though. I just think it's just what your audience want to see. Like if I'm in my car moving mad like on edge and that, it's not gonna get no views. But if I jump in my car and I snap my seats, the engine, the rollie, they're gonna be excited. Do you know what I mean? So you got to use what works.
But then you're influencing a younger generation now.
But listen. I see some Vibes Cartel interview. Yeah?
Wait.
He said this as well. I'm a musician. I'm not a politician. So you can't be giving musicians politician roles. Man's not David Cameron. I don't run the country.
Yeah, but you're a role model though.
No, I'm not a role model.
You're an influence.
I am a role model.
You're an influence.
Yeah, exactly.
These young kids.
But I'm a good influence though.
Yeah, you are. You are now. But before, maybe not so much.
No, but do you know what it is?
But what I'm saying to you is that the life that you live now, because of the life, so you're doing good, but because of the life you lived before, you have to carry now, that still follows you on your day to day because comes out the way you move, and you have to move correctly. And I'm saying to you, like, why, if you know that this is the life you have to live, would anybody want to put music out that endorses a lifestyle where somebody might have to now live their life 10 years on, not being able to put the windows down?
It's not about the music though.
It's the lifestyle that you put with the music.
It's the story. The music's the story. It makes it relatable. My music tells the ups and the downs when this has happened, when man's lost this, or this has happened to me, or when I've done this. It's both sides of the story. So when you listen to it, it's what you take from it. Do you understand? So when you watch James Bond, how do you feel? Does it make you want to be a hitman?
No, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Why is it not the same? Because they got a bigger budget.
Because it's the
same thing.
No, because every little boy knows that he cannot jump from the number 38 to the number 73 and stay alive.
Why not? There's those people that jump on.
Yeah, but you have to train for that.
Exactly. Same with the streets. You got to train for it. You can't just come out here and try and do this thing.
But it's more attainable.
How is it attainable? It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It's more attainable than me jumping out of an aeroplane with a parachute.
It's not, because there's more people. I don't know the statistics. So I don't want to get into that. But man are dying every day.
So can I ask you a question?
I don't hear these jumping guys are dying every day. I know it's a dangerous job.
But that's my whole point, because it's hard.
So how is that more attainable? It's more dangerous.
Because we know it's not real. That's why.
Being a rapper is the dangerous job to do.
Well, that's because you guys make it like that.
Not really, because it's music, it's entertainment, and look, cool. most men that rap, majority, yeah, they come from the ends, poverty, pain, single parent, family might be on drugs. What else is there? There's no role models. So you come from this place and you spit what you see, yeah, and you're blowing up with it. How are you telling people to do that when you're just spitting about what's going on around you?
Because you're glorifying it.
How are you glorifying? It's music, it's art, it's like a poem.
No, because there's a...
You're not gonna say, I woke up today and there was one guy looking. You're gonna say, everyone's preying when I pull up in the... You know what I'm saying? It makes it sound better. But it's the sauce.
But what I'm saying
it's like when you go to a yard shop, yeah, and you go to an English cafe, it's two different things. There's bare flavors, do you know what I mean?
But what I'm saying to you is that... I've just lost my thought of train now. What I was going to say, two things. I'm going to go back to what you think before we have to wrap up, because I want to say, you've got your headline show coming up. Yeah. How are you excited about that?
Yeah, because I've never done a show before.
Because they always seem to get shut down by the police.
Your friend, innit?
Do you understand?
It's her, innit?
No, it's you. That's nothing.
It's your friend, innit?
It's you.
Chatting to a politician, Regis, and making shut down my shows.
But that's you, though. That's nothing to do with Lynn. That's you. That's your... Listen, that's what I was going to... When I see you guys getting upset online about your shows... I didn't say nothing, though. You said you've been trying to do a show...
No, but I didn't say nothing, though.
No, you didn't say anything.
No, I didn't say nothing. They were arguing. I pull it up.
But you said about your show got cancelled.
Yeah, I just said the show cancelled.
Right,
and then I think,
it's annoying because...
I think, yeah, and then everyone was writing stuff, and then she got involved.
Right, but my whole point
I don't understand.
But okay, take away that everyone getting involved.
Yeah.
Do you not understand why the police would see you as a bit of a red flag?
Why?
Mate, you shot at police.
So that was 2011.
Okay, but Rimzee.
012. 012, I think it was 012 actually.
It was a long time ago. But are you gonna believe a girl that says she's a reformed hoe?
What? Yeah, but it's different, man.
It's
Come
not.
On, man. Come on, man.
It's not.
Come on. I really done my bird for it, though.
And so has she. She said, guys, I've hung up.
No. But this
I'm not doing this anymore. I want someone to take me seriously. And
This is two complete different things.
It's not.
But these things are getting married, though. They're not bad as well.
Okay, but my whole point is...
As far as they're concerned.
Exactly. I'm asking you, though. But you would never take a girl... You have to see, you would never take a girl that is known for being whatever.
Let me tell you this then, cool. When you do a show, yeah,
right,
you have to give your name, so feds knows who's there. Sometimes feds are outside, yeah. You get searched to go in the venue, yeah. Everyone who's coming in and out the venue, it's a secure venue. Someone ain't gonna come in the venue and do the mazza unless they got mental health, do you understand? Because how are you gonna do that? There's bare feds, you're gonna have to go run it. You won't even find your way even in there. So it doesn't make no sense. Do you understand? So like, I don't think it's a good enough excuse. If a man's already done man's bird, I'm trying to do something positive. Why are you stopping my show for? I'm making music. Because
of your past, and your past is always going to have.
Everyone's got a past though.
I mean, some pasts are not as colourful as yours.
Yeah, but I'm playing the cards I was dealt though. They weren't dealt the same cards as me.
So then, but you have the cards that you. This is the outcome of the cards that you played.
Yeah, hey, but you know what it is?
I'm glad that you have it.
My thing is this, innit, in life, innit? No one can stop me doing anything. They might not support it, they might not help you, but no one can stop me. That's it. So I'm gonna do whatever I need to do one way or another. So they're with me or they're not with me. Because all it would do is got to a stage where I'm just gonna have a mad show, secret place, and have a mad show. Simple. So do you understand?
For your headline, are you gonna just do your whole catalogue?
I'm gonna do old songs, newer songs, and new songs.
And if you could collaborate with anybody, do you know because you collaborate a lot. You do a lot of stuff with Stardom. You two sound quite similar.
You're funny, you know.
No, you do. As in like the way you rap, not the accent, but I would say like you have similar. Yeah, I would say. What would your ideal outcome be for when the EP drops? How it's received? What people think of it? What do you want people to get from it?
This is gonna be a statement, 100%.
Are you worried? I was gonna say, are you scared?
Am I worried?
Are you worried? Yeah.
Nah, not really.
No?
Nah, not really. Still, I've been hearing a lot of stuff. It's not really on what I got going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the stuff that you're not really feeling at the moment?
Well, I'm not feeling at the moment. I like substance, innit? So if it ain't got substance, I don't like it. So unless it's like a Burna Boy, Wizkid, Thames, that vibes, or Bashment, you get me? Mm-hmm. Other than that, like, I like stuff with substance, innit? I need to feel it.
I hear you. Have you got any questions for me?
Any questions for you? Yeah, why don't you like drill music?
Because I just don't like what they talk about.
You don't like what they talk about?
No.
But you like Bashment?
Okay, listen.
You like Vibes Cartel?
Here we go. This is what I mean.
That's my brother, you know, but I know you like Vibes Cartel.
But
It's the
also,
same thing. It don't make a difference.
No, but this is what I say. There's no balance.
What do you mean the balance?
There's no balance.
But
in
some of them
drill.
do have balance. Have you listened to that full
That's
album?
what, it's getting better. But when drill first came out,
I
there
don't know, I
was
wasn't
no
raw when
balance.
it came out.
There was no balance. At least Vibes Cartel might say, you know, I'ma kill you, but then he's also gonna say, I'ma juke you out and I'm gonna give you good loving. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's balance there.
So
Do you know
basically,
what I mean?
what you like sex music basically.
I don't like having sex to music.
You like sex music, like City Girls, that your thing?
No, I cannot stand that
Nah.
music. But this is the thing. I'm very balanced. You see how I say
So
that?
what do you listen to then?
Old school R&B.
You don't listen to rap at all?
I do old school hip hop as well.
What?
But what I'm saying,
What? Who?
okay,
Give
can
me
I
a
just say
name.
something? I
Say a
listen
name.
all of them.
Who though?
All
Say
of
one
them.
name.
Jay-Z, all of them lot.
So do you like
Biggie,
Jay-Z?
all those type of things, yeah.
Do you like Jay-Z?
Of course,
But
I know.
what does he rap about though?
But this is what I'm saying. There's
It's the same thing.
balance. It's all about
Nah.
balance.
But it is balanced though. But remember, it's just you have to listen to enough of their stuff to hear the balance. You
Well,
get it?
okay, but now they're doing balance. But before, now we've got like gospel drill, whatever that is. But yeah, there's like subcategories of drill. So people are widening it. People are talking about more, whatever. I can take it in. But what I'm saying, the basis of drill, what it was, the root of it was to do with violence and that
But we
environment.
live in a violent world though.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to, you know, we live in a world
We live
where,
in England. You know how much countries England took over? We live in a violent world.
But we also live in a world where sex happens every day. I don't hear you man rapping about sex every day.
Yeah, but man's not the type of artist though. There are men that do that though. It depends on
And those-
what.
but no one cares about them.
It matters about what genre of music you're doing.
Okay, I just don't like drill because at the moment I didn't like it. It's broadening now and it's getting better, but I didn't like it because I felt like it was too heavily concentrated on the negative street life. Now there's a bit of variety, you know, it's cool, but at the beginning it wasn't my favourite genre, no. But what I also realised is that I just didn't think a lot of people were good at it as well. That's another thing. I don't think a lot of people
Who's your
are
favourite
good.
drill artist now then?
Oh, I don't have a favourite drill
What about
artist.
rap artists?
Who's my favourite? I like people with substance as well. So I'm always going to be like Dave and you know, like the Daves of the world. That's the first person that came to my head because I feel like Dave has a perfect balance of like consciousness and grit.
Shove that in your brain, innit?
Do you feel like people within the industry really respect you, as in like the A&Rs, the producers, the labels, or do you feel like they respect you as an artist?
So I feel like they do respect me. Or
Yeah, like they fuck with your music. Do you feel like,
I don't know if the game's fake, innit? So I don't know if they really do or they don't. I don't know.
But the reception you get.
But I feel like they do, but you never know, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? But I remember at the end of the day, it's the music business and it's about making money, innit? So whatever makes money makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying? So it is a business. So if you signed an artist for 10 grand, he's making you millions, why are you gonna act like he's not the hardest thing?
True.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So you'll never know, innit? And then you might be shit, but they're not gonna say to you, you're fucking shit. They're gonna be like, yeah, you're hard, or you know what I'm saying? So you would never know.
Are you independent?
Yeah.
Do you want to stay independent or you want to get signed?
Yeah, I like independent, you know, man's very hands-on still, so yeah, unless if something really makes sense, because, you know, I've been through, I don't know, man, I just feel like no one's gonna push you harder than you can push yourself, innit?
Right.
Like, I don't get tired, innit? I love hard work, I don't get tired. If you're chatting with a distro or label, whatever, like there might be certain times they can't speak, they're busy. But I'm never busy for myself.
Right.
You get me? So
I will be giving the EP. When is it coming out?
October the 14th.
October the
14th, yeah.
And that's going to be on all platforms.
Yeah.
Can you give them your socials so they can...
At the Real Rimzee.
The Real Rimzee. So it's been fun. I've enjoyed talking to you. Make sure you check out Cold Feet. Make sure you go and follow him on Insta. He's giving you all the socials, do all that good stuff. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your friends, tell everybody. We out.